She's out. Osana is finally out. The thing we've been waiting for 6 entire years. 6 long years for the first rival. And how does she perform? Well, according to SP, which is now a very nice friend of mine, he forgave me for everything I might have done to him. I used a clip from one of his videos, and he said, you just can't do that. You can't just... I mean, yes, my face was in it, but he created that meme clip. It's his shit post. Let him shit post. Let him do what he wants. Let him make memes. Let him make his own stuff. But that was my face. But I did allow it. I'll allow it and stuff like that. I'm not a douchebag in any way, shape, or form, but you know. So me and SP, we're looking at Osana. It's terrible. It's not fun. It really isn't. Like, you thought Osana was going to be this big new thing. She's not. She's really not. It's not what you think it is. It's not a big brand new feature. Like, holy shit, we're in Imagination Land. Let's pretend that this is a very good thing. No. It genuinely sucks. Like, really, really bad. Like, I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it performs still. Remember, 6 years. 6 years, people. We were waiting for this for 6 years. I don't want to talk about Alex. This has nothing to do with Alex, but God forbid if it has something to do with his work ethic. She's terrible, dude. She's broken. People have already broken her when you launched her. Whether it be like pre-launch, post-launch, I don't know. They broke her. She's a broken thing. You are not going to be able to fix this. From what I can tell, Alex has 2 options. He has 2 options. 1, Osana is the only rival in the entire game, or cancel development. That's it. Those are the only 2. There is no third magical option that fixes everything, and everything that was bad and terrible just disappears. Because that's not the way the world works. Bad stuff happened to me. Bad stuff happened to him. Bad stuff happened to everyone during this entire drama thing. And guess what? Lots of us, including myself, made up for it. We apologized. We said sorry. I might have used things that weren't mine. I might have misinformed people because people told me things that weren't true, and then I reported on them. And then, you know, it's like this shit happens. People apologize, and things do get better. They do get better. But if you're in Alex's case, you really can't apologize. You have money that has been used for your game, but you have not used it on the game. You've used it to fund your streams. You use it to buy games that you really don't deserve or own. These are games bought by other people's money. These are not your games. Those are not your games. This is not your game. This is not an original idea. I understand. I'd understand it if it was something crazy. You know, like, oh my god, a year in development? No, this is 6 years down the line. This is 6 years. You know what I was doing 6 years ago? I was in high school. I was in my freshman year of high school. And we loved the idea of Yandere Simulator. We adored it. We really did. It was a fun idea. And now, it's gone. It's just gone. It's down the shitter. You might as well just flush it, Alex. I don't want to say anything that I would regret saying, but the game is a dumpster fire. You need to extinguish it and just get rid of it. Move on. This is not worth it. This is not worth it at all. There's people who can do things like game developing and making a game, like actually finishing it. I get it. There's certain things that you can do, and there's other things you can't. And one of those things is steal people's stuff and use it. Look at me. You copyrighted me for using your streams, right? So isn't it only fair whoever owns those models, they can come to you and then do the same thing? Yes, I get it. We're both in the wrong, but who's in more of the wrong here? Me or Alex? As far as I know, Dr. Apias had a lot of drama surrounding himself, but it's been cleared up. It's gone. Like, any drama surrounding him is just gone. He cleared it up. He's good. He's clean. Alex, however? No. Not at all. That's why this video will be the true final video. This is it. No more Alex. No more Yandere Simulator. I'll try my best to not mention it in any of my love letter videos that I continue to make. But this is it. Osana's out, and she's broken. Osana, I'm sorry. Your creator has failed you. I honestly wish you were in better hands. You're a really cool character, but you were given to the wrong hands. I'm sorry. I'm sorry everybody who thought that she was going to be this amazing new idea for a game, but it never happened. It was never meant to be. I understand if some of you are upset because you donated money. Your money is as good as gone. Alex has probably already used it by now and is using it to buy more games that he doesn't really have the right to buy with that money. But it is what it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And I'm sorry to say that there was really no saving this game right from the get-go. Stealing grass, stealing porn game objects, yikes. It's just not good. It's not a good sight for anyone to see. Nobody wants that stuff in their game. Nobody wants to see that kind of stuff. And I understand you didn't import any other assets from the game that might be lewd or not safe for work, but your entire game is not meant for kids. I understand. I highly understand. If you didn't like anything I did, anything I might have said or had done in any of the previous videos I had on my channel, but truthfully, I was actually planning to get rid of some of those anyway. I didn't really like many of them. I felt like some of them were literally striking the iron a little bit too hard sometimes. Lots of them were telling the truth, but others were not truthful at all. Lots of these were misinformation that I got from other people. Other people told me about this information and I reported on it. I didn't report on it on my own. These were just other information. This was other information given me by other people. And I reported on it, and that's what happened, basically. Take it with what you will. You can say I'm lying still. You can say I'm full of shit. It's fine. But, personally for me, SP and I, we said, hey, it's water under the bridge. This is just a game. It's just for fun. That's what this is. It's just a game. A guy tried to make a game and he failed. Do I care about his personal life or what he does in his personal time? No. Yandere-Dev, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with Cameron. I'm done with everybody. It's over with. The game is done. You tried your best. I understand. Like, you don't want to admit defeat, but you lost. You're done. The entire game is over. People broke your game after you released it. It's sad to say, but this is basically Yandere Simulator's demo at this point. As soon as Osana was implemented, he said, the demo is out. And supposedly I'm supposed to suggest or guess that this is supposed to be the demo, correct? So, it's still bad. It's still busted. It's not working. You need to either scrap it completely, start from scratch again, or fix all that code. Fix all your code. I know I know I don't know code, okay? But from what other people are telling me, I know this isn't a lie. Else if statements can be replaced with switch statements. In the right case. Switch statements can be just as bad. Mutahar said this. Some ordinary gamers said this. There's certain things that can be used, and there's other things that cannot be used. Lots of the stuff in your game is used from other things entirely. I'm sorry. But everything in your game, if I were to strip it down, get rid of every single stolen asset, all that would be left is that hill and that tree. Hard to believe that the only things that you really made were Easter eggs. Which were not assets made by you. All the hair, all the things that you put in the game, you don't own those. You stole assets from Legend of Korra, Dragon Ball Z, Captain Falcon's armor and helmet, like Sans from Undertale. You had Toby Fox come to you and say, stop. Get it out of your game now. I understand that, hey, we can't all be winners. But Alex, you gotta be able to take that hit. You gotta be able to say, hey, I lost. I couldn't make the game the way I wanted to. That's all you gotta say. And people will probably just move on from this. I know I have. I'm done with the fucking drama. This is just a closure statement. I really wanted this game to be something great, but couldn't have it. I'm sure a lot of people also wanted to have this awesome, crazy new idea of a game that was stolen from 4chan, unfortunately, but it was still a good idea. And the idea is being improved upon every day with Love Letter. Watashi no Mano, the developer who made the music, Next Tone, recently copyrighted 2 of my videos, but gave me 1 strike, as if to say, there's something that's not finished yet. Is Watashi no Mano back in development? Because if that's the case, then I would consider Yandere Simulator completely buried, 8 feet under the dirt, gone. There's no need for it to be there. There's no need for it to exist still. Everything that we've ever wanted and asked for, Dr. Apius gets it done within a week, whereas Yandere-Dev doesn't even get it done in a month anymore. Before Osana, the last major update, the last major update was, I can't speak today. The last major update was the Snap update, which allowed Yandere-chan or Unity model from the Owie pack to completely go insane and just start stabbing people, Doomslayer style. It's kind of edgy, but I found it to be an okay feature. It was an okay idea and addition. And may I say that it was mostly original. Besides the fact that, Doom Eternal just came out, and we've all played it, we all know rip and tear, we were ready, stuff like that. But, I'm not sure anymore. Like, if I were still following Yandere Simulator, I don't know. I'm lost. All I wanted was a game, and he couldn't deliver, so I'm helping someone else now. To be honest, the videos I had were giving Alex some publicity. It might be bad publicity, but if he was able to debunk most of it, sure. Some of that is good publicity, meaning some people were they were indeed making that shit up. And they were making me report on it, and it made me look bad. It made everyone look bad when the news was out that lots of that stuff was fake. But then even more news came out, and that news was true. So much of it was true. So many assets are still stolen. So many things are not yours. Sure, the sparse elements that you do own, it's not a full game at that point. If you removed every asset that you took from other games and just sprinkled it up a little, you wouldn't really have a game. You'd have a buggy mess, which is kind of sad because Yandere Simulator is still a buggy mess. But anyway, I'd understand if any of you wanted to, criticize me, criticize Dr. Apias, criticize anybody. You're within your right to do so. I won't harm you. Dr. Apias will not harm you. We are good guys, okay? SP and I, dude, it's all just a game. It was all about some games, and sadly it got really out of hand. And as you can see, even with the game being finished, Osana being completed, it still didn't work out. So Alex, I'm sorry, but if I were you, I'd call it quits, buddy. Hope you have a nice night, everyone, and this is the GameSleuth, signing out.